Hello, everybody. If you're planning to do the name reservation thing on the Teak server, check out this video. Okay, so let's talk about it. This is the first time that they've done anything like this, Daybreak, Dark Paw, or Sony in the past. And I think it's a great thing because if it works like I think it's going to work and like they kind of say it's going to work, this is going to really be something that helps people log in that first day or who knows the first few days. Okay, so let's talk about what this thing is. This name reservation system is a way for them to allow you to save a name, to reserve it. That's obvious. But also, it does one more thing, and that is it allows the name to be created ahead of time. And if you've tried to log into the TLP servers in the past, you'll notice that just getting your character created is where the thing crashes. If you can get up to that point, you're going to crash at character creation, sometimes more than once. And if you want to check to see if, for example, you want a name and it's taken by somebody, you'll crash there. And in the case of a very popular server, which is the Teak server, I believe, it may be a long time till you get in because I can remember way back during the pandemic when people were trying to get on the servers and they had a lot of trouble. Some people didn't get in until the weekend. So that could be a few days later. And we don't want that to happen because there's going to be people running around that are level 60 by the weekend, guaranteed. So my plan this time around is to go ahead and purchase a name reservation. It costs 499 daybreak cash. Let me go ahead and scroll down here and let you see this right here. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can see this like so. Okay, so 499 daybreak cash is what you need. Each month that you are a member, you get about 500 daybreak cash. So it's really not that much. And a lot of people are saying, well, I got to spend a chrono to go ahead and activate it and just to check to see how much played time I have because there's a lot of controversy of like, how do I tell how much I have on my account? Well, I have no idea. I have some accounts that have been played a long time. I have no idea, but I do know that I have one that I played on Thornblade that's easily got 10 days on it, which is the minimum right there. It's this one right here. I know I got this. I probably have characters that have like this, but I would have to go ahead and use a chrono to activate them. And they're going to explain why in a moment. So anyway, if you want to do this, just go ahead and use your chrono to activate the accounts that you're going to use to play on the server and do this very close to when the server launches. Like I'm about a week away from the server launch. Today is Wednesday, the week before, the 15th, and I'm going to go ahead and do it now. What's a week? It's not a big deal. So I'm going to activate this account with a chrono. I've already done that. So I can go ahead and do this. I know I have 10 days on this and 240 hours. That's easy. Okay, so then on launch day, any non-reserved names are first come, first served. So I will not have to go through that name checking name creation process, which always bombs right there. Okay, so you're going to use this command here. I'm going to go through this with you guys and show you everything, but I want to show you something just to prove that this is what one of the big issues is. Okay, so one of the devs comes back here and he's talking about why they can't check across the servers. Um, we can't currently load only certain pieces of data. We have to load the whole thing. So it's quite a bit. You can imagine if they have to load the whole thing, they also have a problem when creating the whole thing. There's a lot of data creation and loading at the same time. And let's see here. And so basically, he's talking about that this is loading characters is a performance bottleneck. So creating them, making them, and loading them is even a bigger bottleneck there. So this is hopefully we'll be able to get past a lot of this. So that is my goal. So let's go to it right away. So here I am, and there are some requirements that you do need. You need to be a character over level 50. And I have this character over level 50 here. So this is what you're going to need. And you also need to have this character, you need to perform this on a live server. So it can be either a live server or a time lock server. This server is the Thornblade server. So therefore, I can go ahead and do this. You are not allowed to do this on the test server, unfortunately, because there's people there that have been playing it on there for 20 years or more. So, they have a lot. So, live server, and which includes TLP server. So what you do first is do this command. You can do /played, okay? And you can get an idea right here of how many total playing time, 19 days, 23 hours. So you figure it, do the math, and you know right away that that's got it right there. So then the next thing you do is you do this. Type /reserve name. It will pop up a window like this, and it'll tell you if you are eligible for this or not. And you click on the one you want, and I want the Teak server, excuse me, and then you're going to go ahead and select buy now. And it goes like this, a window. This first time I'm doing it with you guys here. Let's expand the window so we can kind of read this here. Allows you to reserve this character's name for an upcoming server. Name reservations are only usable on the character that purchased them and are based on the character's name and play time. The character must be at least 50, have no name changes in the last 30 days. Reservations are first come, first served. See reservation time frames and play time requirements, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you also save 50 daybreak cash, so it's actually $4.49, which is even cheaper. And this will reserve your name on it. So you can just get in there, and when you log in, your name's going to pop up. And if you guys want to see what happens come Wednesday on the 22nd, I'm going to try to log in, try to log in at 11 a.m. Pacific time. As soon as the server comes up, check me out on Dr. Nacho's live stream channel, and I will be doing this. And you're going to see if this works or if it just blows up and makes things worse. We have no idea what happens, but I want to try it so that you can see, because we may be making history. This may actually fix things that they always had a problem with. So let's go ahead and hit it. And then we're going to hit it. And there we go. You have successfully purchased an item using Daybreak Cash. Daybreak Cash was inducted from your wallet. So there, we have done that right there. So from here, I want to point out a couple things is how do you tell how much Daybreak Cash you have? I should have gone over this. Most people know this already, but there's a button here that you click, and you go ahead and click this thing right here, and it opens up this window here. You can see I had, you get 500 each month, and I have 1022 left in there. And so that's what it does. I did make my thing, and then now I'll go ahead and close this window. And we have to find out where the stuff is. So let's see if we can do this here. And then we're going to go claim. Let's see if we have anything over here. Familiar. Let's see. Welcome to EverQuest. I have no idea where this thing is. This mysterious thing. And let's see here. Heritage Crate, Dark Paw. It's none of this in here. And obviously it's nothing in my inventory from here. And there's nothing else available on here. So it doesn't tell me anything at all. I just reserved a name, and how do I put my name in there is the question. So let's go ahead and try to figure this out, and I will look there. I thought it would be something in the claim section right here because I can't claim any of this. Let's see. Let's do reserve name again. Disable reminder. It doesn't have anything. Here it is. Now we can reserve name. Duh. Okay, so let's click reserve name on Teak and see what happens. Are you sure you would like to consume a name reservation for the Nerdisto, for the name Nerdisto? So this is getting funnier, guys. So I can't choose a name. Okay, let's try it. I'm here to try it. First time. Okay, let's see here. Successfully reserved name Nerdisto on Teak. I mean, I can't change it at all. I got to be this same character here. That's crazy. I can't change it. I have to be this guy and that only. And I wonder if I have to be a necro too, because I don't really want to be a necro. That's going to really suck if I have to be this guy, totally this guy, like I log in and he turns out to be the same thing as this. This is going to really blow. It really is. See, you notice here, I can buy one for the Tormax server, but I can, I can buy this again. How do I change the reserve name? You've successfully reserved this. There's no way to change the name. I don't know if people know this or not, but this could be, I don't see any other way to go ahead and you can only reserve this name? Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. So, reserve names. And I guess that's it. It doesn't have anything else. Let's go back to the window, see if there's any way or anything you can do next. So we're back here, and let's see if there's anything I missed along the way. This is a little confusing because I thought I would get to choose another name. Okay, so can be used to open a window on demand to reserve your name as well as your existing reservations and current and next reservation tiers. Characters have recently changed reservations to the last blah blah blah. You cannot get this reservation back. Yeah, I've read that before. Character's name must pass all character. A name can be reserved for an existing character with a minimum level and playtime. A name? A name? That's weird. Let me try it again. I don't think there's anything else. It's if they are, it's just strange design here. I didn't see anything else that showed it. So let's go back here. We can't, let's see. Gonna bring it up again. Eligible no. So I can't do another one. So if I wanted to do one here, let's see. Okay. So I could buy now, not eligible on this. So basically you can only reserve the name you already have. You cannot put in a name. I was hoping to put in something else. And I know you all are thinking of doing something like Taco Cat, really cool names like that. But yeah, if I click this on Tormax, I blow another 500 on this, and it didn't give me any way to change the name or select a name. It just put it in here for me. Nothing I could do. But just because I'm a good sport, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to blow 500 more on this, and let's see what happens. I definitely don't want to play on the DOA server. So let's go ahead and do that. And then what we're going to do, and we're going to bring this up here. And then let's see, let's try it again. We're going to hit reserve. We consume, and then and all you have is yes or you have no. And if I select no, I can't do it. And I cannot set the name to anything at all, which is really crazy. And let me do it again. Let's just do it. Okay, so if I select yes, look at that. It puts Nerdisto on there again. So you can only, I mean, you're forced to play the same name again. So this is what's bad about this, is that there's no way to change this. I was under the impression that you could reserve a name, not the same name that you have already. So it's something you guys got to be aware of. And there we go. It took another 500 daybreak cash. Not that I spend it on anything, but just something to be aware of with it. And I did this so you don't have to do it, and so you know what the deal is, because you may go into this thinking like me, and maybe they should have worded a little better that you can only be the name of this. You're reserving this same character. You're not reserving a name where you can create a name and all that. And who knows, I might log in on that day, and guess what? It's going to be this character, like Necro, Dark Elf Necro, and I don't want to play a Necro, and then I try to click the button to create a new character, and the whole thing blows up in my face. Tune in on May 22nd. Let's see what happens. Okay, guys, let me know what you think. And if there's something I missed, please let me know.